Welcome back, everybody. Today is going to be a little bit about the English Weiss Schwarz side. It's going to be about Japanese and whatever else is on my mind. As you can see on this webpage, as it is scrolling through the images, what we had on here was the Bushiroad English Conference Winter 2025 that is coming up. And for the people that entered my giveaway about what is your favorite card, show me an image of that. I know we've done something similar to that, your shrines that I did on a live. And I was just gonna make a video and just do that. But then I'm like, if there's a live coming up, which would be that English conference, that'd be a good time to do it. Now I may change my mind, but that is what I am planning. And you may be wondering, when is this English conference? Because obviously this image on the page has no information at all. It has the names of the people that are hosting it, but where do you find this information? I'm just gonna scroll down and show you on the website where it actually is where it actually is, because it's not here. It is not on this website. It is actually on Facebook and other social media. So I know over here on the right side in very tiny letters on my screen. I can zoom in. There we go. Whether you're on a ski lift, in an onsen, or snuggling under your sheets, be sure to tune into Bushiroad English Conference Winter. Some of those words backwards. But anyways, this is happening on January 23rd at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So there you go. That's where we will show up. I will be there with you, hanging out and potentially doing those favorite pictures for the giveaway. And plus, if I roll it live, then you can actually see it live and everything is just kosher, right? So there we are. So on the Japanese Weiss Schwarz side, you may be wondering, what am I going to talk about on the JP side? Well, let's talk some Dandadan. And on here, the trial deck came out on December 13th, 2024. Some people are a little let down on it. I mean, you got this fancy colored trial deck box, and down below you could see the SPs, which in this case were not signatures, they were stamps. You could see these lovely faces on these cards, but we've seen this before, right? With Licorice Recoil, they had these stamps on the trial deck, but when it came to the booster box, we at least had signatures inside of there. If you have not seen it yet, on March 28th, 2025, the booster box, very lovely looking booster box. Actually, it's like trippy, which kind of makes sense given the show. Like right here, if you just stare at it long enough, you probably think it's actually moving. You see it? It's moving. It's actually moving on my screen. But if you just leave it still like that and stare long and hard, it may seem like it's moving. But the big thing that you're going to notice as I scroll down here, yeah, we got newly drawn illustrations. Yeah, that's what everybody wanted. Yeah, that's what we wanted, right? Oh, you got this. This product does not include a foil stamp autograph card of the cast. So there you go. If you like the trial deck, you're gonna love the booster box. If you hated the trial deck, you're gonna potentially hate this. I know some people are still gonna buy it, and it makes sense why you're gonna buy it. You're fans of the show. You like the art, you like the characters, you like whatever you like about it. But just know there won't be any signatures inside of it. So if it does come to English, we can pretty much say it's probably not going to have signatures in it, but it could change. Who knows? Outside here on the rest of the website, the more important thing to notice, as I pointed out before, are these red sentences that you see all over the place. Right? It's additional things that they add information wise. We got one foil stamp card has been added on Premium Bushiroad Girls Band Cry. I didn't even pay attention to that, Reese. Apparently, it already came out because today's date is January 4th. How'd that do, everybody? Did it do good? I don't know. You have a one coming up here for Hatsune Miku, but the big one is your Azure Lane, and you can see there is the AGR in there. I just zoomed out too much. There you go, inside of there. But what you're going to notice here is what's the deal with this Love Live? There is no red sentence. I expect a red sentence now on every one of these. And when I take a look down here, no red sentence, but you're going to notice something. It's not an AGR, it's a rarity SIR, serial rare. I was trying to figure out what the I meant. I was like, maybe serial illustration rare. I guess it could just be serial rare. Who knows? But there is one. It looks like the AGR, but it's not. And that is because this is a stamped autograph versus the one where they autograph it. So now we know hand sign equals AGR. SIR equals this version. I don't think this thing's gonna go for $10,000. And still, we have nowhere in here about how many of these are going to exist, unless somewhere in the mix of these words that I cannot read and I have not bothered using a translator to do is how many are included, right, in the serial numbers. How many serial numbers are there? Please tell me. Tell me, Bushiroad. Unless you're just going to use that to reprint more. Yes, that's the plot that you're going with here. But as you can see, there's a lot of interesting things coming out. We got Oshinoko 2, Fairy Tale, Amagi Sisters, Girls Band Cry, Ave, Mujica. Does anybody want that? I know there's some people. Actually, I take that back. There are some people that want it. There you go. You have Gale, Gun Gale 2, Sneaker, Bunko. What the heck? Jeez, a lot of good stuff coming out, but which ones will be announced? This not Pixar. Nobody wants Pixar in English. Actually, people do. We just wish we could actually use it, play it. It's actually legal here. Oh, Blue Archive coming out, by the way. Now moving on to the tournament side. This is English Weiss Schwarz, and they went fancy on us. Look at these January 2025 shop tournaments. Here's your participation prize. Real beauty. Oh, we got the Quints coming. Nino, of course, with a water gun because maybe there's some kind of mysterious fluids inside of there. But take a look at this one. This they even added animation onto the website. We got a little shimmery effect going on just to show you. You know what? This PR card right here, foily. This is for the champion, right? How many of these are we going to see on TCG Player from shops, by the way? But you have this card right here. It looks very special. Going to be really cool. Thank you, Union Arena, for showing Weiss Schwarz that people want winter cards with foil on it. Thank you. That's awesome. By the way, there is this Happy Holidays 2024 Let's Sing Together Love Live promo card. I know some people want it. How much do people want it? Well, at least one person out there in the world I zoomed in too much, has paid, get off Summoner's War, $150. Where did that send me? Promo cards. $150 for this card on January 3rd. That will be yesterday. Yeah, look at that card. Beautiful. I mean, I'm gonna just say right now, thank you, Bushiroad, for sending me my copy. I'll check my mail a little bit later. I don't know when it's coming. You didn't contact me, but I'll just keep looking throughout the week for that card. Because I do some great work here for you. Thank you. By the way, for the people out there that can't afford it or do not have the luxury of people at Bushiroad sending you cards, you could buy this version of the card. Yes, it does not say Happy Holidays 2024. It does not have that foil message on there for you. But you know what? Every day is a good day to sing. And you know what? You can only use this card on the Happy Holidays 2024, which, by the way, if you did not realize the calendar, it is 2025. I almost think to myself in my mind, I was like, it's Happy Holidays, but it should have been like a Happy New Year's 2025. I feel like that would have been the better one, but that's just me thinking out loud right now. But still, this card, this SR, probably still beautiful, probably still shines. And at the same time, when you truly think about it, you could put this out year round. You're not dated. It doesn't say 2024 on there. This is the perfect card for you, and it's only $3. Well, $4.27 if you want to think about shipping. All right, so here is the English side on Weiss Schwarz. I know many people have forgotten. I've forgotten what's coming out. I mean, with releases like Premium Booster or Marvel, I mean, like, why could I forget that? There's no reason why I'd forget that. I mean, we got Goddess of Victory Nikke, which is going to be amazing. No AGR as of yet. We got Rurouni Kenshin with no signatures. Marvel, like I said before, Pixar. We can't even get it in the country, though you could buy it from other people. Rascal does not Dream series. Maybe it doesn't have that My Sakurajima card. Blue Archive. I mean, people archive that in their mind. It is completely gone at this point. And then we have our lovely Quints. Yeah, that's it's gonna be a grand old time. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fun. And then we have things coming up. I'm actually really excited about Weiss Schwarz. I'm saying all of this, but I am enjoying my time. It's been good. It's relatively. If you take a look at the prices of the sets that have come out this year, they're doing okay, right? Like you even say that about Dengeki Bunko. See, people just wrote that off in their mind because of what happened on the JP side. But there are some good things to look for in English Wise Wars. It's a good time. Good time to be alive, I will say. The other thing is the Bushiroad Global online store. I did that a video on this selling direct to people. I know some people want it, some people don't. My big thing is, I will say this, I wrote it in the comments. One big thing to remember here about all this is not a strategy or a plan. For a person does not have an LGS, you cannot consistently trust that Bushiroad will put Weiss Schwarz products on here. And why I say that is because if you take a look at the booster box that are sitting here and compare it to the trial decks, you're going to notice there are some products that were never offered in booster box form. They only had the trial decks form. And let's just say you're sitting there and you're like, I'm not going to buy online pre-orders from somebody. I'm just going to wait till Bushiroad puts it on the Bushiroad Global Online Store. Well, you might be screwed because if they didn't put the booster box up there and it was just the trial deck, and then you go and take a look at the booster box prices and they're astronomical, what are you going to do then? You're just going to be a little annoyed, a little ticked off. You may want to just not even play this thing or look at it ever again. So that's my point. It's okay to say that, yeah, maybe Bushiroad having this as an option for people without a LGS or a seller or just a trusted place to buy from, great. But then they need to do that consistently. And they are currently not doing that. This is just leftovers, I think, from the convention. That's my guess. It matches what the product sheets that they have brought to the convention. They're just leftovers. And even then, when you really think about it, if they truly are convention leftovers, can you really say they're still alive? Right? If somebody at the convention pulls an SP or an SSP or an SEC out of there and then everybody just stops buying it, then what do you do with the product? It ends up here. And again, this is just conjecture. I don't know how it is. They don't talk to me. No clue whatsoever. Now, if you take a look, one last thing about supplies of stuff. Remember free run? I just showed you not too long ago, and then I did that Bushiroad global trial deck thing. Yeah, take a look at this. Look how many showed up. 28.99, 99 cent shipping. We got 27 from this person, 14 from this person, 1116131. So magically, supply has reappeared. So before people, I would say, call for a reprint on things, really see and judge how much product is really out there and what people's hands. And it's not even, I would say, even like people's warehouses, right? Because depending on the product type, those people don't actually buy that merchandise that's sealed. There's some things that some people buy and some people don't. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I leave it very vague on purpose. Okay. Lastly, if you really just want to battle over sealed products or call for reprints, here you go. Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer Box and every other sealed available. These are crazy prices. Good luck if you're standing around in a store and see some of this stuff. Maybe you should pick some up. Or maybe you should get out of the way because people are probably charging behind you if you see this on the shelf. That is just my advice there for you. This is going to be crazy. I cannot wait. Just like my Schwartz. There's a lot of good things coming up. And you know what? I guess if Bushiroad doesn't send me a copy of this card right here, which they probably definitely are not doing, then maybe I should pick this up. It's like a little consolation prize. I think so. That's pretty. I'm gonna most likely get it. But that is everything. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you want to do coming up here product wise. What are you gonna buy? What are you looking for? And as always, have fun, be happy. Don't spend anything outside of your budget. Seriously, it's gonna be an amazing year filled with tons of products in all different kind of TCGs and areas. If you're not seeing that yet, this is just Weiss Schwarz. That was just Pokemon. There's so much things out there, and that's just English. There's Japanese. I mean, there's like a category inside of English now with this whole Marvel stuff. Just tons to do, tons to buy. And there's tons of real life people out there in the world that you should be hanging out and having a lot of fun with. That's a good place to use your money as well. But I will see you all later. Bye.